Good morning, children. Now this is 8th class social studies. This is the 12th lesson. What is that lesson? Indian election system. What is that? Indian election system. So in the previous class also I said about Indian election system. Actually in 1950 in 1947 we got independence. So before independence, what was our country position? Our country was under the control of Britishers. So they ruled our country by their England or English laws. Okay. Next one, they ruled many years, for 200 years. Okay. Next one, they plundered our country. They did not concern about the welfare of our Indian people. They did not develop our Indian industries, education, okay, etc. But after independence, that means when they gave independence to our country in 1947, August to 15, okay, our Indian people, we prepared one constitution. So according to constitution we are ruling so far. Okay, according to constitution. So according to constitution we set up election commission. This election commission duty is to conduct elections to the center and to the states to form the government at central level, to form the government at the state level. For example, constituency level, the members are going to the parliament. They are called member of parliament, that is MPs. So in parliament, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, two houses are there. In Lok Sabha, 543 members are there. In Rajya Sabha, 250 members are there. So this is lower house, this is upper house. The tenure of Lok Sabha member 5 years. The tenure of Rajya Sabha member 6 years. Okay. So Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha members and all states legislative assemblies, councils members, these all representatives are electing by the people who above 18 years. Okay. So they will cast their vote. Okay. So these all are electing to our nation one man as head. He is President of India. Not present, our President of India is Mr. Ramnath Kovind. So what is the tenure? How many years the tenure of Ramnath Kovind? 5 years only. Okay. So in Parliament, who is the majority member? Okay. Who is the majority party leader? That leader will elect as Prime Minister by President of India. This Prime Minister will rule 5 years. Okay, so that is the procedure of central level. Procedure. Next, state level, governor will appoint who got the majority in legislative assembly. Okay, as CM. Okay, at present our governor is we know Vishwa Bhushan, and our CM is CM Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu. Okay, so this is the procedure. So how these members will elect to the state and also to the center? Through representatives. Okay, through people. So these are conducting by election commission. The procedure I wrote here one flow chart. Election process. So here release of election schedule notification. Okay. The election commission will release the notification about the schedule. So at what is the date for election? Next one, what are the rules and regulations of the election? So each and everything is there in that notification. Next, receiving of nomination. Some aspirants, they came from different parties. Some people will compete as individual one. Okay, independent. They are called independent. Next one, when these election commission receive the nominations, they will scrutinize the nomination. Okay, what are the particulars, what are the rules and regulations, whether they are right or wrong. They will scrutinize the applications or nominations. After this process, withdraw of nomination. Some will withdraw their nomination because if the rules and regulations are not there, what will happen? The election commission will not to accept the members to stand in the competition. Okay. Next one, finalist. After scrutinizing withdrawing of this all information, which is scrutinized by the election commission, they will announce the finalist. Yes, this is the candidate for this constituency assembly. This is the candidate for this one, etc. Next one, after reporting, preparing EVMs and allotting emblems. Next one, task is preparing EVM machines. That means electronic voting machines. Next one, how to operate this one. First they will train to the staff. Okay, they will allot the staff to the polling booths. These polling booths, the staff will conducting these all elections. The voters will come and with the help of the staff, they will utilize their vote to their members. Next one, emblems. So here emblems also important one. Okay, that means symbols. So each party has been given emblems by the election commission. For example, we know Congress party, TDP party, Assam Gana Parishad, BJP party, regional parties and local parties and national parties. So okay na? Next one here, employ polling officials and training. Okay, so they will train about this all procedure before only, after the election, before elections only they will train these all to these staff members. Next, conduct of polling. It is very difficult task. So the staff will go to the polling booths. Okay, after conducting elections they will counting. Okay, so how many seats will get for a particular member, etc. So they will announce the result. Yes, this man got victory over this man, etc. So this is result announcement. Next one is, the final one is formation of government. So the elected members goes to assembly. They are called MLAs. Next to the elected MPs goes to parliament. They are called MPs. Okay, these all MPs will form. They will choose one leader as their PM. Okay, so here also state level they will choose one person as leader. The governor will appoint as CM of state level. So that is the election procedure. Okay, but in EVM machines we can see last one, another symbol, that is nota. What is that? Nota. That means none of the above. Okay, if you do not cast your vote to any candidate, then you can press this last one, nota. Okay, that means refusal of this vote. Okay, so these are the main information about this election commission. Now children, look at here. I want to show you some pictures in this lesson. Now you come to this lesson. You turn your books, page number 140. This is the 12th lesson. Look here, the building of our Indian Election Commission building. That means this is the head office, I think so. Okay. Next one. Look at this one. Look at this one. And now look this one. How the candidate are casting their votes secretly here without knowing to anyone. Next, this is the polling booth. In the polling booth we can see some staff. So these staffs will help to the voters to cast their votes. Okay. Every polling booth, one presiding officer is there. He will look after and supervise the election procedure. Next, to students, listen here. Conduct of elections. What is this one? The Election Commission of India, President to Vice President, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, Legislative Council, Legislative Assembly. That means, look at here. Next here, the State Election Commission, municipal corporations, municipal councils. Okay, in cities and towns, they will conduct elections. Okay, in municipal corporations and municipal councils, mayor, chairman will elect, corporators, members, councillors are there. Okay, even at panchayat elections we know they will elect one man as sarpanch and ward members, etc. Next, students, listen. I already said about this man. His name is T.N. Sheshan. What is his name? T.N. Sheshan. So, the Chief Election Commissioner T.N. Sheshan, who held the office between 1990 to 1996 as the 10th Chief Election Commissioner of India, initiated certain measures and became popular for the steps he had taken during his tenure. The steps taken by him. What are the steps here? Strict implementation of the election code in an unprecedented manner, issuing photo identity cards. This is important, children. Photo identity cards to all eligible voters, imposing limits on the elections. Okay, so T.N. Sheshan is very important election commissioner of our India. Next, I said about EVM missions. Okay, these are the EVM mission. Electronic voting missions were introduced in 16th constituencies legislative assemblies in 1989-1990 on an experimental basis. Many people expressed doubts about reliability of EVMs, but nobody could prove the claim, even though the Election Commission of India decided to extend voter verified paper audit trial. The Supreme Court in the lines of the judgment by the Supreme Court. So these are the EVM mission. Next, children, look, turn your page once. I said the voter identity card. Look at this identity, the voter identity card. So this is photo, this is all information, address, particulars, etc. Next, look at this is polling booth. One woman utilizing her vote here. So the employer is pressing indelible ink over left finger of her hand. Next, children, this is indelible ink. This indelible ink was introduced in order to prevent irregularities and voting more than once in elections. The indelible ink is applied to the left index finger of the voters before they take the ballot paper. The Election Commission supplies the indelible ink to all polling stations. Without this indelible ink, no election from panchayat to parliament is complete. There is no exaggeration if someone says this. Worldwide, the use of indelible ink is in force. India is supplying indelible ink to countries like Thailand, Singapore, Nigeria and South Africa. The manufacturing units of indelible ink are located at Mysuru and Hyderabad. Where? Mysuru and Hyderabad. Okay, children. Thank you. This is your lesson.